Greetings, my friend, and welcome to your weekly wisdom card draw from the companion card deck to my book, Running the World, Marathon Memoirs from the Seven Continents. My intention with these cards is to inspire you to pause and reflect on life and to give you a chance to think about how to grow into more and more alignment with who you really are. If you're new to these videos, these cards that I created came from photos actually from the book Running the World. And I took 56 photos and just wrote inspirational messages about them over the course of 13 months. So I finished last May and have been doing these video card draws ever since then. The cards themselves are still in PowerPoint form. Eventually, my intention is that they will be an actual card deck that you can draw from and just choose one to inspire you with whatever message you find yourself that day. In the meantime, here I am with you every week drawing one for our collective as a whole. So with that, the best way to pause is to just pause. I invite you to close your eyes if that feels good. Just start to notice your breath and allow yourself to arrive in this present moment. Greeting your breath for perhaps the first time today, maybe the first time in a while, and allowing yourself to just be. And as you're being, I'm going to hold this deck up to my heart and ask for the inspiration to share the message that most wants to be heard today. The message that will most help you in your journey wherever you are. And with that intention out there, give the cards a good shuffle. Always fun to see what comes up. All right, and our card for this week is potential. This one always cracks me up. The card is potential. It's a little baby bird with gigantic feet. So if anyone's ever had a puppy, you know the whole baby with gigantic feet thing. This is from Australia, actually, from a wildlife habitat in Port Douglas, Australia. And the message of the card is potential. We are all in a precious stage of life. Like a baby bird just beginning to grow into the potential foreshadowed by its huge feet, we all have the potential to grow into the fullest expression of who we are. At each stage, we're not behind, broken, or in need of fixing. Growing into your potential doesn't mean you're not already whole. It simply means there's even more beauty to come as each worldly, embodied, and spiritual experience adds to the totality you've already collected. Every day offers the potential for growth, learning, and exploration. Don't rush the process or discount the stage you're in now. You can't grow unless you live here and now first. Let curiosity and wonder for this present moment shape what comes next. Let yourself expand into your infinite potential. Let that one sink in for a moment. As always, I feel like this is a timely message for me, and I hope it is for you as well. I know sometimes for me personally, I will tend to think, oh, I need to learn all the things. I want to learn all the things yesterday so that I can know it all. And no, not in a know-it-all kind of sense, but just I'm excited about something and I want to learn it all and I want to just know all the nuances. And so I remind myself to have patience and trust the process and let myself be in the stage that I am now. There's so much rushing ahead. We think when we get to that next milestone or get that next certification or the next degree or the whatever it is that we're chasing, it's always after the next thing that we'll be happy or be successful or be satisfied or consider ourselves whole. Or maybe we need to, get some healing before we can move ahead with whatever the next stage of our life is. But we're on a spiral development course of life. We're never done. We're never done with our healing. We're never done with our growing. We're never done with our learning. All of these things are just lifelong journeys and processes. And if we're constantly looking ahead for the end zone or the goal line of that next thing, we kind of miss where we are, and we miss the capacity to actually savor being a beginner and savor the whole process of what we're learning. So again, really good reminder for me, because I sometimes get frustrated when I feel like a beginner or feel like I'm not learning fast enough. But then when I do remember to take that pause and connect to where I am in the process and know that I get to enjoy the process, and I will enjoy it more if I'm not constantly wishing I was further ahead in the process, it's really helpful. So I hope that helps you today and helps you this week. It's okay to be a baby bird with gigantic feet that it's going to grow into. This is the gigantic feet of our lives. And it's going to take the time it takes so that we really are able to fully express our whole selves. You are already whole. You are not broken. You don't need to be fixed. You are on an amazing journey of life. And you're exactly where you need to be. And where you're exactly in the place that you can grow into your fullest potential from. Because the only place you can do that is here and now. I wish you an amazing week full of potential. Let's take one more deep breath together. Breathing in. Breathing out. Have an amazing week, and I will see you next week.